Hey, welcome back. This is Mikhail Justin with National Corporate Credit. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how to successfully submit an application for your client and walk you through step by step how easy it is for you to submit the form and fill it out. So if you watched the last video, you'll remember we went through the dashboard. I showed you how to navigate every section. We went from the marketing section to the performance tracking to the success resources, and we showed you how to submit a deal directly on the digital platform. But today I'm going to walk through the application with you, and you'll simply come to the marketing tab. You'll come down here to the funding application link, and you'll click on this link right here. Okay, once you do that, you'll open up a new browser. You'll paste that in the browser, and it will take you to your application. Now, obviously, this has my logo, my information, but yours specifically will have your logo. It'll have your contact information. So it will be branded in your company lettering and your company coloring. So if we scroll down here, this is a really simple application to fill out. And guys, we make it very easy for you to do business with us, and we make it even easier for you to submit your clients for funding, for them to get funding, and for you to make money consistently. So let's really dive into this, and let's walk through each of the sections. First and last name, phone number, email, that's very easy. How much funding are you seeking? Is the client seeking 50,000? Do they need 250,000? I like to ask these questions because it helps me kind of create a profile for the client and to get an idea of where they are now and where they want to be. So they're going to tell us if they need 500,000, you'll simply click this section. If it's less, pick the one that they're telling you. Now, what is their company name? They'll fill this section in here. Industry. This is a good section because we get a lot of clients in the real estate business, the medical industry. If you have clients that are dentists or doctors, those are amazing clients for us. They tend to get some of the higher end approvals when they come through our program. So if you're working with dentists or you're working with doctors, submit them through the form. We'll fund them right away. E-commerce businesses. We work with a lot of these types of businesses. I know this is something that's more popular and new in today's day and age with the technology of the internet, but we still work with them. We work with a lot of different types of companies. If for whatever reason the industry that your client's in is not on this list, just go ahead and click other, and then we'll get more clarification once they submit their form. Now, what is their website? If they have one, listed here. If they don't, just put NA. Are they employed or self-employed? This is a really good section that I get questions on because sometimes you'll have a business owner who doesn't take a salary, so they would be considered self-employed if they only get distribution income. But in some cases, we'll have business owners that get a distribution from the business and they take a salary from the company. So in that case, you would select both. And in this employed box here, you might ask, what am I going to use that for? Well, many times people that are starting new businesses, in some cases, they're still working a job. So if their new entrepreneurial venture is kind of like a side hustle for them, but they still have a job, you'll click this section here. Now, what's their individual's annual income? If they're making 100,000 or 200,000, how much did they make in the last 12 months? You'll put that figure here. What was your personal income in the last 30 days? Now, this helps us determine, is their revenue going up? Is it going down? But we'll get to gauge kind of the short-term measurement of their income. Now, no matter what answer they put on this form, there's no wrong answer. It's not going to disqualify them, but it helps us get a better view of their company, where they're located, and kind of the stage of growth in their business. And it just helps us identify the key factors that we need to see to provide them with the best solutions. Now, if we keep going down here, what was their monthly rent or mortgage payment? Do they currently own or rent a home? And then the length of time in business. This is a good section too. If they're under 2 years old, most lenders and even private investors in the marketplace will look at a business under 2 years old as a startup. And so if they're more than 2 years old, they tend to get viewed and categorized as a lower risk business, which leads them to lower rates, better terms, and typically higher approvals. So just let us know where they're at, if it's under 2 years or 5 years or more than 5 years. And in some cases, we get clients that come to us and say, hey, look, we want to start a new business, but we just haven't established the company yet. Can you help us do that? And can you still help us raise capital? The answer to that is yes. So once they filled all this out, they're going to come down here, and there's only a couple of documents that we need to ask. We're very minimum on the documents we require. It's simply a credit report from myfico.com, and then we ask for the last 2 years of tax returns. Now, these are their personal tax returns, And so they can either fill in the username and the password here and then attach those documents. And if they don't want to put the username and password, they can download the credit report as a PDF and simply upload it here as the attachment. So that's it, guys. Once they click submit, it'll go to the underwriting team. They'll get an answer right away, and you're good to go. But I just wanted to walk you through this to show you how easy and simple it is for you to submit your clients. And we're ready to go. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video.